But yeah, he had claimed that Dupree could not hear Josh. But once he unplugged his external mic and plugged in that headset, then he could. So it's a weird one. Okay. If you guys can catch me up. All right, later. Dog. Hey. Yes. That's what he claims. That's what the email says, right? Can I ask Tori? Let me ask her right now. What was the original issue? Because yes, it looks like he unplugged his external mic, which was that it's a fee fine. I was looking into it yesterday. Just so it sounds like he hearing echo. Someone 1, 2, 3. Okay. His original issue was that he could not hear the guest. The guest could hear him. So then I sent him a bunch of those. You see in the email, the troubleshooting stuff, and then he has to have questions. Try to help him. So I guess when he started another broadcast this morning, had the opposite problem, where the guest couldn't hear him. Now, me just looking at his timeline, and yeah, if you do guest in the main, the host in the pip, and send it, and both are unmuted in the broadcast. Sorry, for the guest. So for the guest, I for sure can hear both. But when I stopped and then restarted the broadcast, that old bug looks like it came back. Where, the host was muted. Yes, on rebroadcast. If you don't redrag or change anything. I could check that. I was just doing his situation. Yeah. And then I ended it while they were live. Yep. No, it showed they were backstage. Yes. I was trying to find any kind of like you rebroadcast what happens. And I was testing different layouts with different guests. And there was that one thing you could do where, someone looked like they were backstage, but they weren't. I believe it was mobile though. Okay. I don't know. That's why he set up a meeting with Tori and me tomorrow, I think at 10:30. Yeah, because he had a lot of questions about what do I do with my faders? What needs to be up? What needs to be down? Yeah. Oh, let me make sure. But I have something in my calendar now. It says 10:30. Was it today? It's tentative review daily stand-up. No, it should be tomorrow. I gotta do it today though. Oh, 2 new messages. That's what I want. Yeah, 10:30 tomorrow. He's gonna send an invite. Oh. He seems happy now. One loves Tori, man. You always want to have Tori on these calls.
Wow, you just said that. I don't know if he's working on mobile or just.
I think he's happy because we're setting up a troubleshoot session. So at least he seems to be happy in the next email I got. Because you are a rock star. It's like, oh boy, he's very Silicon Valley.
Yeah, on the Instagram account at some point. Because there was that like one day.
Yeah, I mean, I'll put in these bugs for rebroadcast. Yeah, these would be bugs, right? Oh, no, a bug for now. But I'm just going to test them all. Yeah, I'm going to open the singular bug. Okay. A little later, do you want to talk about like maybe what kind of tests I could give them tomorrow? Yeah. Yes, go ahead. So you guys mentioned like have them kind of write like a little test plan and then execute it. But since this one's a little bit more about automation, what if we just gave them 2 or 3 things they could do on the Facebook login? They could do Happy Path. They could do bad email and then call back an error. That was a funny thing. The first interview, the one I liked, Caesar, he claimed that was his weakness. But maybe because of that, he spoke clearly, like understood what he did at his job. Yes. In the ways you have me repeat things and speak slowly? No, I didn't have to do that. I mean, I know why that's because you're much smarter than myself, but yes, he understood. And we had a conversation in a way that I didn't have with the second interviewee, who was kind of like the first lady, Rebecca. A lot of talking, and I was trying to piece together what exactly is it that he did. Whereas with Caesar, it was I set up, have this job, they want automation. So I set up a cucumber. We had these little test plans. I wrote it out in Gherkin. We ran these tests. If it passed or failed, I was like, wow, that sounds exactly what I'm trying to do right now. Okay.
She's crazy.
That's a good sign, yeah.
Okay. Who do you think is in that? Well, I work about it.
That's true. I mean, I was thinking the good thing is I could just give them. Oh wait, I don't want them to give them an account. Just gonna give them and then remove them.
Yeah.
Maybe have them do something a little more complicated on the Facebook page, but maybe do the automation on the social live login. Okay. Like that. Again. For planning. And then, then I can just give it an easy, just do the happy path and then give me back an error or something for a bad email.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yes, I basically asked for a follow-up where I said, I just want to see them write a simple script. So they can use any ID they want. And if they probably need to have their dependencies already settled, the repositories for whatever language they want to use. I just want to just watch them do it. Because if they already have all the dependencies done, I mean, really they're done. They got to put in a base URL, facebook.com, and then they can do whatever they want. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I only have 30 minutes. That's what I was trying to think. Yeah, compared to Facebook. So I would talk through their test plan for Facebook login, and then I just took the script.
So I think that it happens easier with yeah.
Okay.
But this is the Peters family, the same episode that they do podcast. So
Excellent.
they will do them until after Thanksgiving.
Okay. Right. Awesome. Thank you very much. Talk to you later. Oh, sure. He seemed to. So that's why I told him to set the gain to 12 o'clock. Or that volume control. I think it's a gain. I mean, it says volume, but I don't see a headphone jack. So it's similar to the Yeti. It has less stuff than the Yeti. I guess it did after I sent him that troubleshooting email after our session. Because he was confused. He kept saying that inputs were outputs and outputs were inputs. So once I explained what's the difference. Because I think what happened to me is where if you plug in the USB, it treats the mic like it's a speaker. And I think that's what happened to him. That's very weird. It happens to be every time I plug in the Yeti while I'm on Hangouts. It just automatically switches my speaker to the mic. Yeah, I tried. Didn't see a lot. I think I need better search terms for that. It was like treats mic like speaker. Yeah, like I was like microphone tech as output or stuff like that. And most people just have problems with their Yeti getting it to work. Awesome. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Just the only thing is if he did say the guest couldn't hear him at all, would be true.
I
But,
mean, if you can hear him at all, then he wouldn't have been able to. A lot of people don't know that right now exists.
the which one?
The muting, unmuting, or unless they're hovering over it and how they can hear it.
True. So the thing,
So
thing is,
if,
right
if
now,
it was the bug that was causing that, I mean, there could be a possibility that I just didn't see that change.
I'm hoping that is it. I'm going to put it anyway.
Right.
And because this is the only situation, because this happened with mobile, where if it started with a layout and then went to mobile,
Mhm.
it for some reason mobile appeared backstage when it shouldn't have, and they fixed it. But now I think after Deaton made a change with layouts, this is the one I didn't catch. Is if you start with a layout, it's fine.